a heads-up ball, put Jack into a good position, just went left of the post.
Foot race won here by Aidan McCarthy. Gets there ahead of Micheál Harney. One look at the post from Aidan. Word, as pointed out by Andrew there. Consistency. What's it like from Aidan McCarthy on this occasion? He missed a 65, he missed the last free, but he's got Formal Water. Back now with Dara Lyons. Is he thinking about a shot? Winds up, plants the feet, looks at the post. Dara Lyons with the effort. This will be a fine score if it goes over. It is a fine score. Here in Cusack Park, Ennis. And here comes the Aina Kilnamona man. The umpires nod to each other to say that looks good. But from the side and on this occasion hitting in. This one. And this one is in and it's gone inside the post, this time from Stephen. A couple of youngsters gathered in the bank there behind the goal, enjoying the fair here in a crisp January afternoon here in Ennis. And that's number 3 for Aidan Harney, who's way up the field. Bit of room now for Patrick Kern. Spins around. One look at the post from Kern. He's usually accurate from here, and Patrick Kern dissects the post with that one. That's a super. Michael Kiley, first time we've really seen the UL star into the fray this afternoon. Looks at the post. Michael Kiley with the effort floats that one in and over the bar. Turley in the hand, back with Clare now again. Heads up hurling here. Good play by Mark Rogers. One look at the post from Rogers. He got a bit of latitude. One look at the post. That's all Mark Rogers. But bumpy enough surface there in patches here in Cusack Park. But Bennett does well to recover the situation. One look at the post. Drills it in. Hurley got to it there by Eamon Foodie. Did well because there was a bit of Clare's scores so far this afternoon. 3 frees and 1 from play. You can make that his 4th free of the afternoon from Aidan McCarthy. And again, well won by Fitz's here. But then again, we're in the 15th of January. Waterford try to get inside that cover. This time it's Kevin Mahoney. Hefty shot there on Mahoney, but he did well to avoid that. Steadied himself. And
Foodie really impressed with both sets of keepers and on their restarts. You know, their players are. It's been made very, very easy for them with the delivery.
He's got 5 points so far this afternoon. 4 of them have come from place balls. This is a 65. He missed a previous 65. He's not going to miss that one. That's a brilliant. Certainly welcome to see in this Munster Hurling League encounter. Michael Kiley off the hurley. One look at the post from Kiley.
Wouldn't bet against him 7 this either. He's really, really good form.
Bennett against Foodie. Drills it in, and this time it's in the corner of the net. Brilliant finish. Right in front of the supporters. Nice crowd gathered in for this one this afternoon. Right now it's with Michael Kiley. Tries to shrug off the challenge there off his marker, who's Brandon O'Connell. Kiley looks at the post. Kiley fires it over the back. Stephen Bennett in the centre of the field for Waterford, trying to extend their lead even further. Bennett with the effort. He got 1-3 in the first half, going for his first score. Mark Rogers, he's gone inside the cover there of his marker. That's Daly. Looks at the posts and fires it over the bar. Mark Rogers, he got one in the first half. Neatly taken between the banner and the Deisha. Davy Fitzgerald, of course, against Brian Lohan. Clare substitute getting ready underneath us. We'll follow the play. That's an effort gone in there from Keith Smith. Ball into the space. Mark Rogers. That's the kind of ball, he loves to pop onto. One look at the post from Rogers. That's all he needs. And he's got another. He's got his third. As far as Bennett just evaded the challenge there of David Conroy. One look at the post from Stephen Bennett, and he fires it over the bar. Super scores at both ends of the field. Rodden lead 65s. Chance to get his opening one of the second half here in the Cusack Park sunshine, and he fires that one over the bar. Super score across the field where Ian Galvin was situated. Brilliant piece of vision. Now there's a bit of space for Galvin. Just plants his feet, looks at the post. Galvin with the effort. Is the umpire racing for the white flag?
He's as well with a pass against Cork, and he's really opening up now, and he's finding his feet, and they're playing more direct.
They certainly are, and that's direct shooting from Clare. No,
he's going to be a nightmare for defenders to be marking this season as well. So he's just an extremely clever player.
And Stephen Bennett is up to 1-6 for the afternoon. Bennett, the free one by Aaron Ryan. No hanging around from Clare. Route one. Donlan. Foodie out to Donlan. Donlan looks at the post and he fires it over the bar. Instant.
The ball in his hand, so at worst you need to let the ball go dead. So
here's Shane McNulty up from wing back, decides to go forwards, and he's well capable of finishing his point of this Munster Hurling League encounter. And a chance to reduce that Waterford deficit once again. Aidan McCarthy with the effort. Conroy on the 40 for Clare. Back to Aidan McCarthy. It's patient build up by Clare. Is there an end product at the end of it? Aidan McCarthy would like to think so. There certainly is indeed. We're all square here. This time it's McInerney who's back in the Clare fold again this year. What a leader he's been, no doubt. Clare expecting big things off him for the season ahead. You can see a lung bursting run being made by Keane Galvin underneath us, but Clare go direct, and Paddy Donlan has acres of space in front of him, shortens the grip of the stick. Donlan with the effort. Clare back in front. Paddy Donlan.
It's actually Clare going more direct that's causing that bit of bother.
Taken here by the aforementioned substitute who's in there. That will be some start there. Brilliant. For there I see Conor Cleary has no helmet on him at the minute. Ruben Halloran on the field a couple of moments ago. He had a good week for Waterford and his club last week, and Ruben Halloran gets his name on the score sheet for the banner this afternoon instead of Robin Mounsey, of course, who played last week for the banner in there. Defeat to Tipperary. Here's a chance for Clare. One look at the pose from David Conroy, and he gets it.
Kind of thing maybe creeping in, so it'll be just important. Stephen Bennett he's standing back from this one now.
Is he going to think about a rasper? He's not. He's going to tap it over the bar. Details of that will be out during the week, and of course the McGrath Cup final and the football fix for Wednesday night as well. We'll have that one live here on Munster GA TV. Right now the breaking ball is favouring Clare. Effort comes in.
Scored. 13 in this half. Another chance here now for David McInerney.
McInerney, yeah, driving this back in with interest. David McInerney to
see what's happening there, because the chances are created. They've both got good sets of forward, so I think Clare have really optimised that in the second half. So
there, Paddy Levy wasn't on the same wavelength there. Harney comes across there. Clare have possession. Spots a runner inside here. In as far as the aforementioned Shanaher. He's only on the field. Shanaher with the effort. Sean O'Brien with the save.
A little bit longer, forcing the chance for a turnover. It just has cost Waterford. It's cost Waterford a goal.
Chance for Jamie Barnett. The other end, ballon inside. Kiley gets a touch. It's in the net. Waterford. McCarthy takes his time over this one. McCarthy drills it in, literally straight over the black spot here. Looks for David Fitzgerald and finds him. That's a good play there, and a good link-up play by the banner. Fitzgerald gets inside the cover there of Jack Fagan. He looks at the post. David Fitzgerald this afternoon, but he's been well pushed back there by Cathal Malone and Michael Goff in the thick of the action as well. Jamie with the effort in the end, and that will do very nicely from Waterford's point of view. Fourth attempt, a weaving run by Byrne. Off the shoulder here is Padraig Fitzgerald, the Kilrossenty man, trying to get his name on the score sheet. That he has just done. He's onto the equation. Pulls it at first time or kicks it forward as far as Aaron Shanaher, the goal scorer for Clare. Can he add a point to his name now? Aaron Shanaher wheels out Fagan. Good play by the De La Salle man. Padraig Fitzgerald going for a point. Is that going to be too little too late? He goes for a score. Yeah, he's got two all out. Referee has a look at the watch and blows the full-time whistle here in Cusack Park, Ennis. It's a 2-point win in the end for the home team Clare. A first win for Brian Lohan of the new season. He has beaten his former teammate Davy Fitzgerald here in Cusack Park. Ennis 124 to 219. The full-time score. No handshake there, I don't think, so far between Brian Lohan and